Good morning, everyone. My name is Mary Joy E. Daligdig, and today I will discuss to you about the story Regret. Okay, Regret was written and published on September 17, 1894, 2 days before Chopin wrote the story The Kiss. It was first published and century in May 1895 and included in A Night in Acadie, Chopin's second published volume of short stories on 1897. Okay, who is K. Chopin? K. Chopin was an American author of short stories and novels based in Louisiana. She is considered by scholars to have been a forerunner of American 20th century feminist authors of Southern Catholic. Okay, who are the characters of the story Regret? Mademoiselle Aurélie, called Aurélie or Mademoiselle, Mademoiselle, French for an unmarried woman. Punto, Aurélie's dog. Adele, Aurélie's neighbor. Elodie, Odell's youngest daughter. Tenomi, French for little fellow. Odell's son, Marlene. Odell's daughter, Marcelette, Odell's daughter, and Valise working for Odell. Anthropy, Aurélie's cook. It all started with a woman named Mademoiselle Aurélie, who had a very good and strong figure. She was never been in love and really did never came up with the idea of marriage. In her age of 20, someone proposed to her but she said no and never regret about her decision. And there was her neighbor named Odell, who had 4 children, Elodie, Tinomi, Marceline, and Marcelette. Odile asked Mademoiselle to take care of her kids until she came back. Mademoiselle did think deeply about the children. Keeping such kids was very unusual to her since she had never had at least one. She thought that the children were just little pigs, but she was wrong. Days passed, she never stopped complaining. Mademoiselle became really tired and all. After many times, she then became used to it until she was already comfortable with the children. This story, this is the end of the story. It is revolving about a unmarried woman who is not ready about marriage and does not have at least one child. And she always thinks that children is just like a little pigs to be taken care of, but she was wrong. Taking care of children is very tiring and it's hard because I know young children is very hard to deal with, but as a parent, we should do our best to take good care of our dear children. Because as Piggy Skaggs argues, that regret develops the idea that to experience life richly a woman needs a child or children to love and care for. As Mademoiselle Aurélie Skaggs says, lacks that important part of a woman's life, the maternal relationship, and Mary Pomke adds that in this story, Chopin depicts the female strength. So, to show our female strength or develop a woman's need a child or a children to love and care for. So, Chopin wrote this story to show to the fact the female strength, because there is always a wrong decision we've made in our lives that made us face such consequences and feel guilt then regret about it. Just like Mademoiselle, what I can say in her that made her cry hardly in the last part in the story, that she regret of never having the thought and feeling of being in love and that having a child that she longed for that time. She felt how joyful it is to have children when she had the opportunity. Okay, so in the end of the story, Aurélie regret of not having the feeling of being in love and having no children at all, because for me as a young mom, a single mom, regret always came or come in the last part of our lives. Regret never really came in the first part of our story. As for me, if I have something to reflect from the story, it is about me making such wrong decisions in my life that made me regret and regret until I will just come up with a miserable situation. But I've always learned is that there is always a downfall in our lives because of our mistakes. Mistakes will always make us learn something. Because my biggest regret in my whole life is having a baby with a man who is very irresponsible, who left us with no words. He let me raise our child on my own, and then but I can say I'm not regretting of having a baby in such a young age, but what made me regret is I trust a man who is very responsible, who is not ready um, to fulfill his duty for being a father and a partner. But sometimes regrets may result good, bad. But for me, I can say I really regret having baby in such a young age. But as I watch my daughter growing up, I feel happy that I raised a child on my own without depending to anyone else. I am happy. I feel inspired that whatever may happen, I have my own child. I have my child to take care of. So as um, single mom out there, young mother, don't give up. Always um, always rest your chin and have a say to the young mother or single mom out there. I am saying this to you. Don't give up. Keep going. Fulfill our dreams. Even though we already have children or child, keep going on our dreams. Fulfill our dreams, and then stand up. Don't mind the discrimination of the people who surround you. Don't mind them whatever they say. Be strong. Just like me, I became strong for having a baby in a very young age. But look at me now. I'm still fulfilling my dreams to be a successful one someday. It doesn't mean that if we became a mother in a very young age, it doesn't mean we should stop in fulfilling our dream. It's wrong. Very wrong. For me, it is just a trials or challenge. If we can survive, it will test our survival of life. Look at me now, I've survived. I am now raising a 3 years old baby. I'm not depending with anyone. I am happy now, and I am very happy to watch my daughter growing up. Okay? Regret is just an ingredient to our success. Regret, but don't give up. Let's use our downfall as a sword in fighting for our bright future. We never give up. I know we women is very strong. Just keep moving, and life must go on. Just forget about the past, and I know we really learned a very lot of lessons from the past of our regrets. And that would be all. Thank you.